Laura, stick with us for a second because I'm going to bring in another voice to this. Kenny Xu, president of Color Us United. He's joining us now. He's a member of the board for Students for Fair Admissions. This is the group that brought these lawsuits against Harvard and UNC. Color Us United, rather, opposes race-based college admissions, which they say disproportionately discriminates against Asian Americans. Kenny, thank you for coming in. You've been combing through this decision along with everyone else. Part of the dissent I'd like to get your opinion on is you clearly approve of what the majority has decided here in this 6-3 decision. But Ketanji Brown Jackson accuses the majority of having a let them eat cake obliviousness in saying that colorblindness for all by fiat, by deeming race irrelevant in law, does not make it so in life. She says no one benefits from ignorance. That's what she sees in this majority opinion.
I've always maintained that if colleges and universities truly wanted diversity, they should eliminate legacy admissions. Harvard refused to do that. They will not eliminate legacy admissions. Instead, they discriminate against Asians to make room for more Black Americans. That doesn't make any sense to me. If you truly are committed to diversity and inclusion, you would eliminate legacy admissions. Also, you would focus on the K-12 education system, because that's where Black Americans are suffering right now. It's at the K-12 level. At the college level, you can't change a lot of the things that are going on in their lives, but you can at the K-12 level. That is what I would encourage people to do.
But what do you say to the millions of people who point to affirmative action, race-based admissions, as a reason for their success in life?
I could point to race-based admissions as the reason why Asian Americans are being discriminated against right now. I mean, if you're an Asian American, you had to score 273 points higher on the SAT to have the same chance of admission as a Black person to Harvard. Is that fair? I understand that people's lives are improved by getting into an Ivy League university, but that opportunity should be made available to people of every race, not just one.
What interests do you see that universities should have in having a diverse student body? And I know the word diversity has become, in some circles, a four-letter word. I wish I had a synonym for it. To have a student body with people from different places with different perspectives. What do you see that interest to be?
I think different places and different perspectives are important. I think race is a horrible proxy for those. As you know, 45% of Harvard's Black students are Black immigrants, and 73% of them come from upper middle class or higher backgrounds. At that point, a Black American admitted to Harvard is more likely to have affinity with the standard white upper class applicant than they are to have with a truly poor and disadvantaged person.
I want to just quickly, I just want to look at the numbers here, taking, Harvard into account. 15% African American, 27% Asian American, 12% Hispanic, and 2% Native American. That is the class of 2026. And when it comes to, if you look at sort of the disparities, I mean, Asian Americans have done very, very, very well. Do you worry about what this is going to do to the population now as these schools struggle to try and have a diverse student body?
I don't understand why you think they're struggling. Do you not consider Asian Americans diverse?
Of course.
I consider Asian Americans diverse.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. When you look
then
at
they
some
have
of
a
these,
diverse student body.
When you look at some of these numbers in other schools, though, like Berkeley, where it's 3% Black, there are schools, they are telling us that they're struggling. They have written that they are struggling, trying to figure out how to create a more diverse student body. This isn't just something that is in the ether. This is something that's really happening, and the students have also said the same. So my question to you is, what do you think that universities and colleges need to do and going forward? And what you think about the fact that the military is not included in this? Justice Roberts pointed out in a footnote that this does not include the military. Do you think it should?
No, I don't think the military should include race. I don't think they should. In fact, the military actually provides the model for how we could include people. They never lower the bar. The military does not lower the bar for Black Americans. You have to pass the same test, but they do provide training if you are disadvantaged to get to that system. So I believe that you really should be, prioritizing training people to get to the bar, not to lower the bar.
Kenny Xu, thank you so much for joining us.